Okay, let's dive into a story that, well, it really makes you think about appearances versus reality.
Yeah.
You've got this picture, right? A brilliant guy, powerful family, a beautiful woman, this incredible engagement.
Yeah, a wedding the whole country is watching. Seems
Yeah.
like a total fairy tale. We're talking about Alan Gatera and Paul Magoya.
Exactly. But beneath all that sparkle, there's something else going on. An old secret, kind of pact.
Right, and it changes everything. Our goal here is to sort of unpack how tradition, duty, and this hidden family line can really tangle things up, testing love, identity, everything.
Our sources give us this really compelling narrative about Alan, her life with Paul, and these huge forces shaping what happens.
So let's start at the beginning. Paul Magoya, his father's the governor of the Bank of Uganda, so big name.
Right. And he proposes to Alan Gatera. Not quietly either. It's at the Skylight, this fancy rooftop place in Kampala. Very public.
Oh yeah, total spectacle. It explodes on social media. Instantly, they're Kampala's new power couple. Everyone's talking about it.
But here's the first, disconnect. While everyone else sees this perfect happy moment, Alan, she's happy, sure, but she's also feeling this weight.
Yeah, the source calls it an ancient royal custom, a family secret, and a cultural pact. It's there right from the start, this hidden tension. It's not just personal anxiety. It points to that clash, between what you want and what your community, your tradition expects.
And that brings us to her trip back home, to Kaboga. She has to tell her father, John Patrick Wazera. He's a respected guy, farmer, community leader.
And his reaction is key. It's not explosive anger. It's described as calm but firm. He reminds her what is expected of a daughter of our clan.
Then comes the story.
Right, this ancestral story. It's about a girl from a royal clan who ignored her duty, and her children got sick. It's presented as this serious cultural warning.
A warning about what exactly? This duty.
It seems to tie into certain deep-rooted practices in some royal clans about lineage, maybe specifically about the firstborn child, ensuring the line continues in a particular way. It's complex.
And Alan's response is powerful. That will not be my story. That sets up the whole conflict, doesn't it? Her modern love versus this ancient obligation.
Absolutely. And you see this tension play out in the ceremonies. First, this huge giveaway ceremony back in Kibuga.
Yeah, described as Uganda's elite meeting village pride. Dignitaries, media, traditional stuff happening.
It's more than just a party, that ceremony. It's a formal handover, traditionally. And her father's words to her, "You are still ours, even as you become theirs."
Wow. Really captures that split, yeah. Then comes the wedding itself. Rubaga Cathedral, the Commonwealth Resort Manyunyo, a huge national event.
The president attended. I mean, the scale reinforces the public pressure, masking what's happening privately.
Because privately, this is where it gets, well, shocking. The source just lays it out. A child had already been conceived not by Paul, but another.
Days before the wedding, under the quiet design of a custom older than the oldest cathedral in the city.
So while everyone's celebrating, Alan knows this secret. Her belly was flat and silent, but no longer empty. It just hits you, the weight of that hidden reality.
It forces you to think about duty, secrets, and how they seep into everything.
So time moves on. Alan and Paul have 3 children, Brian, Joshua, and Daniela.
And Paul is overjoyed, completely devoted. He fully believes they are his children. He embraces being a father.
But for Alan, it's a struggle. Sleepless nights. Because she starts seeing it, right? The resemblance.
Yeah, the source says the kids look not to Paul, but to someone else.
Someone Alan hadn't seen since that last week before her wedding.
And then we learn who that someone else is, Patrick Amanzi. He texts Alan, apparently referencing a child looking like ours.
It confirms the whole thing, the secret lineage, the unbearable pressure she must be under.
And it seems to be affecting the kids, too, maybe unconsciously. The story mentions the oldest, Brian, having nightmare, yelling, "No, I don't want to go with you." It suggests this secret, this tension, is casting a really long shadow.
It's such a powerful story because it really pushes back against that simple, happy narrative. It shows how tradition, these ancient pacts, can exert this incredible force, even clashing head-on with modern love, with personal happiness.
Makes you realize that even lives that look perfect on the outside can be built on these really profound hidden truths passed down through generations.
So the question it leaves you with is, how do you possibly balance that? Your duty to your family, your lineage, versus your own heart.
Right. And what happens when the foundation of your family is a secret that can't be spoken, but it's always there, threatening to come out? Can secrets like that ever stay buried?
Or, like the source hints, are they bound to surface eventually? Maybe in a child's features, a nightmare, a single cry, it really makes you wonder.